Alright guys, welcome back. So it's been almost a month since making an Interloper video, but I've been playing the Long Dark a little bit. I've gone to Far Territory if you've watched those videos, and I've released part 1 of the Afflictions Guide. Parts 2 and 3 should be out in the next few weeks. I still have to write them and record them. Now, since it's been so long, I'm gonna have to... this might be a little slow. It's gonna take me a moment to get back into it. I think I made a mistake in the previous run of caring too much about well-fed, but, you know, I can't go back and change that now. So I guess at this point, if we lose it, it's okay. I'm not going to sacrifice everything to maintain it. I don't think it's worth. What we need to do is make a bow, make some arrows. I don't think I'm going to make clothes just yet, but I'll definitely try and make a bow and arrow. And then I plan on going, I think, to Ravine and Coastal Highway. So I guess we should just get right into it.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Wow, that loaded fast. Okay, so I have to remember I am on Interloper, so I can't just be all willy-nilly. I've mostly been playing on... Oh, I do have a ton of cattails, though. I forgot that I had 43. But we are pretty hungry. And how heavy are we? We are pretty heavy, but we also have all this on us. So maybe I'll maintain well-fed if we can. We have no cabin fever risks, so I can probably just get ahead and start crafting. I just want to see what's like outside because I don't remember. Kind of windy. There's a doe over there. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can just get to crafting. There's not really a reason we can't. If we get cabin fever risk, we just spend some time outside. Going to need to... I probably need to make water unless I have some in here. Okay, I'll keep one accelerant on me. Ton of sticks. Painkillers, yeah, they don't weigh much, so I guess this is a fine amount. I'll keep the birch bark tea on me now that I know it's not really... It's not like the gold that I thought it was, which makes sense because it is renewable. Which instantly kind of makes it a lot less worth anything. Wow, that's a lot of sewing kits and things. Do I have any whetstones on me? I should probably... It's not that heavy, so I guess I'll keep one on me now that I have tools. Marine flares are really annoying because, like, they're good, but they're also horrible because they just don't last long at all. And if you're dealing with timber wolves, you kind of just make a fire and then throw torches at them. But I guess that's still good in the case of a blizzard and timber wolves together. Should that ever happen. I have a can opener, I'll keep that. Now this is kind of a more interesting area. We do have deer hide, so maybe I'll craft something. Just take basically everything out.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Books are kind of worthless, if I'm being honest. Almost entirely. I've gotten really used to just not using them at all. 4 is probably good, and clothes are fine. Yeah, I guess we can just start crafting. Okay, we're very heavy. So I can make either the boots... Oh, I'm so glad it shows the stats. I can make either the boots or the pants. What do we currently have? Our pants are just jeans, and our boots are trail boots. Technically, the trail boots are better. So I would say we probably want to replace one of the pants. Though once I start making this, that is a commitment to maintain it, but I think we can do that. 60% 2-2, and that is good. But I will start with the bow. That's probably the first thing to start with. Of course. It's weird that they even show these, but I guess it's just saying you can use them. It'll be faster with a knife. I'll just do, I guess, 2 hours at a time. And since we have so many of these, I suppose I'll keep well fed. But if I run out of these, I'll just deal with it. But we might be able to... We should be able to do hunting in the ravine with a bow and arrow. There's tons of animals there, so... And we're not that tired, so I guess we could just craft. I don't know if we need light to craft or not, though, but I guess I'll find that out. So I'll start with some of these, since they take an hour. Actually, it only takes 39 minutes, okay. Okay, so just like 2 hours for each, well, 1.5 here. This will tell us if the sunlight's an issue or not. Now, can we... We'll drink a little bit. This actually is my first time, I believe, crafting a bow in this game, and I have not really used it much, so I'm sure that's going to end up going well. I can barely aim with anything in this game. Okay, so it looks like I can craft in the dark. And I'll need to grab more feathers from the thing. But now that I know that... I'll just go make the bow in like a certain amount of increments. I don't know yet. Once we get the bow, food shouldn't be much of an issue for the next like 20 days in game. So 6.5 hours. I'll do, I guess, 3. That's a bit much, but should be fine. Interesting. So there was light for that much. At least we have part of it done, I think. Harvest this in the dark. Now I could use the lantern and some of our fuel, which doesn't seem like a good idea. Or I can restore my stamina and just sleep the night anyway. Although, that's very green. That's like extremely green. Is it about to be an aurora? Because then I can continue crafting. Yes, it is. So, that should cover the light for us in a moment. Actually doing not too bad in terms of clothes. Just in general, we're doing pretty well. I just would like to not ruin this series with a dumb mistake. Our skills are actually doing very well too. Almost level 4 cooking, that's great. But our archery skill, it's horrible. Rifle's never gonna go up. How much more time do we need to pass for this to start? Or are there just... are there no electronics in here? Also, it's not green anymore. Maybe it ended. Oh. Maybe it was going on, and that's why we were able to craft throughout the night. But then it stopped. That kind of would make sense. So if I try and make air shaft. Okay, I think that makes sense. I guess I'll sleep then. This will probably be a bit more of a boring episode, but it's important. We're gonna have to get this done at some point, so. Okay, we still have like 3 liters in the locker. I guess I should start a fire then. Otherwise, we have to do something to pass the time. I guess I can organize my storage a little bit. We have a ton of sticks. Yeah, I guess I need to start a fire anyway, just to, maybe get more torches as well. Do I need those? Yeah, a little bit. I need more torches. And we need more water.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Lit torch. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Then we can burn all these sticks we picked up. I don't want to cook those yet. Although, we only have 1 coffee. It wouldn't be the end of the world if we had a few more in our inventory, if we ever need them. In fact, I think I'll just do both. Just have some coffees, as they can save us. So 8 minutes. I did pick up a ton of charcoal I don't really need yet. Yeah, I think I'll only carry... This isn't like the previous games I was doing. Since it's Interloper, I'm not going to have that much time to really map. I guess 5. That's a lot, but I can always drop it off later. Make more water. And now we have about an hour. And then we should have light now. It's always good to multitask. Now how far is this? 20... Okay. Need to add more fuel though so I don't forget. Then I can do this again.
Oh, I'm starving.
And apparently when you cook with a cooking pot, it does degrade it slightly every time. But since we've seen like 6 or something cooking pots, it's not too big of a deal, but it is good to know long term, I suppose. So this is 19 minutes until boiled. I can kind of just squeeze in another one. We still have an hour. Is there any food to cook? No. We're basically just reliant on cattails for now. But we have coffees if we need them. And I probably want to cook this as well. Since I drank like all the teas. And we did get a bunch of these, I guess. I don't know if it's... I mean, this is really light. I don't know if it's worth really saving the birch bark now. Or if I should just cook it and always drink it first. How much more time? We still have like an hour in this, so I may as well keep cooking. And we're probably plenty of teas at this point. And I guess that's fine. And we still have half an hour of fire left. What is our pot at anyway? 77. Yeah, it was higher, but okay. I guess we just continue crafting. We just let this fire go out. Now, we are going to have to spend a few hours because each arrow takes like an hour. And we have a lot of these shafts. So I guess we don't need to keep making shafts. I don't want to make all of them right now, I don't think, because that's just going to be way too much. I'll have to just carry the materials and we'll build as we go, but I'll want like at least 10 of these arrows, I think. I guess I'll put in more time. Yeah. Put in another like 2.5 hours.
I need to find food.
I think I'm just going to let us lose well-fed. I'd rather just keep these cattails. We'll get well-fed back eventually. If it means I have to carry less, I guess that's okay. I mean, right now we have way too much on us anyway. Like the wolf pelt, for example, we just don't even need yet. So long as we can craft when we're starving. And I think we should be able to. Because I know that there's some things when it's like you can't focus on reading when you're hungry. So it'd be a shame if I lose well-fed just to have to eat anyway. This is where ignorance of the game is kind of a big deal. I guess I'll just keep eating. I could look it up, I guess, but I'd rather just be safe. And I don't know, looking up is fine sometimes, but it's also, it's kind of nice to just be ignorant sometimes as well and just let the game unfold and make decisions without all the information. Because if you had all the information in this game, then it wouldn't be the same game, it wouldn't be as fun. I think I'll just get rid of the rest of it. It's a shame because it sounds like there's good weather outside.
I could eat a horse.
Okay, we now have a bow, and we have a single arrow. Okay, now we just need some more arrows. Oh, it's an hour and a half per arrow. Oh my goodness. Look at our water drop. And then these are 12 hours. This is only 3.5. But 2 degrees. It's not that much better than these. So I probably won't do any rabbit crafting yet. Although, I think I need 4 for the mittens. I didn't see it there. But I'll wait on that anyway. Which drops our weight, which is good. Which sapling? This is the birch. And so I can drop all the maple if we ever need another bow, which is probably going to happen. Okay, we still have these birch, and I'm not going to use those yet. Should I take them with me? Well, I'll have to worry about my inventory when we're leaving, you know, at the time that we leave instead of now. I'll have to check my inventory anyway, so I'll do that then. I have to keep eating, I guess. I'm sure one of you is going to comment, like, yeah, you really didn't need to keep eating, but We're only half tired now. It is going to get dark. Now, here's the thing. If I did this, would it just continue all of them, or would it stop us? I guess I should work on this then, because at least we'll save progress if we get interrupted. In 3 hours. Now, like, it doesn't show your inventory, right? I don't know how this works. Like, does it just take your resources into, like, an... Okay, that's how it works. It just gives you the item, but it says it's in progress.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay. So unfortunately, all these cattails will be gone, but hopefully, with the bow, we'll be able to get some deer. We are a little tired. I don't know if we can continue working in this light. I guess for now we can, and now we can't. Okay. So we got a little bit of time, and now we can sleep. And if we do get a cabin fever risk, it won't be a big deal since we're heading out anyway. Almost morning.
Think about his food.
I wonder if it's bright enough to start crafting. I guess I didn't grab any torches, but that's okay. We can always sharpen this. In fact, I'll probably just do that right after.
I could eat anything.
Okay. Okay. Definitely don't have much of the map yet, which is kind of okay because I know most of Mystery Lake. We will need another fire at some point, but I don't think now is a good time. Can I repair this in the dark? No. Well, I think... I don't know, how much fuel do we have? Not much, and I do have a thing in here, I think. So I should fill that up. That's not the right menu. This is... And that's only going to take half of that, so I won't lose it. We'll want to probably repair this. Maybe I'll carry this, but I'm not sure yet. Just our weight's going down for now. And is there anything else I can... Do we need tinder? We have like 6. I'll craft maybe like one of these. Still too bright or too dark. Well, I can probably sleep an hour now. It'd be cool if there were some sort of indicator other than trying to tell you if it's bright enough. Like if there were just a... Like if it didn't even show this button, because it's like, oh, it's too dark. But we only have to wait like 15 minutes. I guess I can sharpen this then. That's a good use of time.
Oh, I'm starving.
And now the sun should be up.
I'd eat anything right about now.
4 arrows. Especially with the way I aim, I'd rather not, definitely would like a few more than that. I feel really bad about sacrificing all this to maintain well-fed, but I guess I'm already down the rabbit hole. It's been decided I should just stop worrying about it. And we don't have any risk yet, because we've basically been outside the whole time. So even though we spent like 2 whole days inside now, it's not too big of an issue yet. I want more arrows.
Oh, I'm starving.
If my aim were good, I'd probably be fine with this. But a few more will be important. Plus we need the pants. All those cattails, just to maintain them all fed, that we're not really even utilizing right now.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Good news is, once we bring down a deer, we can probably just eat most of it. What am I looking at? There's 8 arrows, which is probably enough to get started. I can bring the materials with us and then we can craft when we're there. 8's probably enough with my aim to be able to get down at least like a deer. At least. So okay, that's probably fine. I can probably now work on the pants. I suppose if we are going out tomorrow, that's essentially just the rest of these cattails. Okay, and then rest the pants.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Hopefully this episode will be entirely crafting, that way if you're not that interested, I mean, I suppose by now if you're hearing this, then you actually are interested in this to some extent. But I imagine I'll cut once we leave this, and then the next episode will be a lot more interesting. Okay, so I probably can't get the rest of this done because of the sunlight, but
That could be worse.
in the morning we'll finish it. I ruined a sewing kit, that's nice. Is that our second ruined or our first? I don't remember. Probably second. I think we left one in Milton. And we have, like, just enough water here. Might still have some more in the locker. And then we have to sleep. And then I guess when we wake up early, I'll just sharpen the knife again.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Wow, it's still really dark. And this isn't actually that low. Can I repair in the dark?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It would be funny if you can't. Oh, that's funny. So you need your lantern to see to repair your lantern. I like that. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. Well, I suppose we do need another fire. I guess. Do we? Because otherwise there's not much to spend time on. Why do I even have... I suppose these tablets could... They're like not even that useful. I should just get rid of them. They're just a waste. I suppose... Now, each one of these works on a liter, I think. So I guess I'll keep one if I really need it. And it weighs like nothing, so it's okay. Well, going down to the ravine, it's probably worthwhile just to get more distress pistol shells. If we get lucky. There should be some there, at least there should be a potential for some to be there, so...
I'm not sure I'm carrying this far.
Actually, I won't have to take these with us, because... Although 7 more. 7 more... I'll take these with us. But each one of them makes 3, so we have 9 more. So we have 16 arrows that we're making in total. Each arrow takes 1 arrowhead and 3 feathers. So 16. Because we have... Let me just guarantee again. 3 of these, 7 of these. 9 in total, plus 7 is 16. Which means I only need to take 16 arrowheads. And in terms of feathers, it's 16 times 3, and we don't have all of those, so I'll take all the feathers, and hopefully we'll find more on the way. Our weight's actually not too bad. I guess I should carry all the matches? I could leave some here. I mean, in total, we're carrying 2, 5... Wow, that math. 3, 4, 5... A little over half a kilo. That's not that much. But almost a kilo of fire starting stuff. It's also good to have some here, I guess. We need more than this. If we need more than this, we've really messed up. And in fact, now that, since we have both of these, I'm also gonna drop like this 12 as well. That's probably fine. That's so many matches. Plus, if we run out, we have a fire striker and a mag lens. And that's a little bit of extra weight. That was like half a kilo we just dropped. These don't weigh that much except the sticks. Have I even read this fully? Not at all. Okay, well, I'll be living off the teas. So, do I want a fire? I suppose I need one. Sorry about the wolf.
on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, I guess we can continue with this. Definitely not 3 hours. How long? Like an hour, basically.
Man, I could eat anything.
And do we have half an hour? Yeah, we do. In fact, we have another whole hour.
Do you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
The fire went out. Did we at least get... Okay, at least we got the water. That was my mistake. I'm dumb. It's been a while since I've been playing a more serious Dark Run. Whoops. Well, at least we passed time, so it's not an entire waste. And I can probably sleep. I'll finish the pants, and then if the weather blesses us, I can head out. And I'll probably just end the episode there and then start the next.
Can you eat trees?
Okay, finally. Well, we are getting hungry. Have to use this, I suppose. Okay. Well, we're basically fully rested. I'll leave those here. It's not a big deal. Is there anything I can drop now? Suppose we never needed to use that. Do I want fishing line? No, and I can probably get it myself. Fishing is not a horrible idea, though. But with a bow, I should probably be prioritizing getting good with it. Which means taking down deer. I'll keep 20 on me, just in case the weather turns when we head out. I'll still keep the bad can opener. I guess, yeah. And I won't bring the heavy hammer with us. Even if we end up going to Desolation Point, I don't plan on forging. It'd be good to get it there eventually, but 2 kilograms the entire way seems just atrocious. Now, 2 sewing kits. That's probably more than we need. But honestly, sewing kits are kind of good, and they're not that heavy. So I'll take both of these, take all the arrows. Stones. I do want to repair this lantern. How long is that going to take? Do I still have the scrap metal in my inventory? No, it's in this screen. Point 2, I'll carry it with me. I'll eventually repair that. We have all our feathers. 2 flares is... Flares last a long time. I'm just going to take 1. Especially with a bow now. If we really get cornered by a wolf, I'll just have to have a lucky shot. That just weighs too much to carry. But otherwise, I suppose... I'm not going to use the book. The book is worthless. Essentially. If I need a quick fire, I have an accelerant. And even then, why was I carrying a book? I should just carry both accelerants. Point 2, that's so light. But yeah, look at, I think we're good. So I think we should best get moving. And this episode was basically all crafting, so I guess we'll have to see you in the next one.